Hey guys, today we're going to be channeling our inner Taylor Swift. Today's makeup is inspired by her new music video, Blank Space. So if you guys would like to see how I got this entire makeup look, then please keep watching. Starting off with my Farsali Volcanic Elixir, like always, I'm applying this onto my face 10 minutes before I apply my makeup. This keeps me hydrated all day long and allows my makeup to go on much smoother. So just patting that onto my skin, and then I kind of wanted to smooth my hair back too, so I just put whatever's left over in my hands in my hair. I'm starting with my skin, so I'm going to take my foundation. I actually just got this Becca one, so I was trying it out and I'm very impressed. It is a very nice foundation. I don't know why more people don't talk about this. So just applying this onto my skin and buffing it on with my Real Techniques brush. All product names and details will be in the description box below, like always, as well as a list of all the brushes that I'm using. I just saw Taylor Swift's new music video and I thought her makeup looked amazing. I thought she looked so pretty in it, so I had to recreate her makeup. I know I don't have blue eyes and blonde hair, but this makeup look is so versatile, it's gonna work on everyone. So now I'm just gonna apply my concealer. Taylor is usually pretty matte, like she doesn't glow all the time. She always has this highlighted matte look, so that's exactly what I'm going for. I'm gonna be highlighting the centers of my face more than I normally do, and I'm gonna layer my concealer with my MAC Prep and Prime in Light Boost, because this is gonna attract like a lot of light and really make that part of my face look very highlighted. The great thing about this Prep and Prime highlighter is that you can accidentally apply way too much like I just did, and it doesn't look cakey or anything like that. Then I'm going to take my Beauty Blender, which I haven't used in such a long time. I missed it so much, and I'm just going to blend that onto my skin and blend it all out so everything looks seamless. While I blend this out, leave a comment below and let me know what your favorite Taylor Swift song is. I'm really into that song where I think it's called Shake It Off. I don't know, it's so catchy, I really like it. Leave a comment below and let me know what your favorite is. So then I'm just going to set that under eye with my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder so it stays in place all day and keeps me nice and matte like Taylor. Gonna be channeling my inner Taylor Swift today. I'll be like the brown Taylor Swift. Anyways, now I'm just going to do a very soft contour with this Becca Low Light Sculpting Perfector. This is very, very subtle, so it doesn't give you a harsh contour or anything like that, so that's why I'm using this. It just creates a very light shadow, just to give the illusion of a very slight depth. You know what I'm saying? It's not super harsh. So once that's blended on, I'm going to take my blush. This is Gingerly by MAC, and I'm going to be very light-handed with this because in the music video, it doesn't really look like she's wearing too much on her face. Like, the focus is mostly the eyes and the lips, and I'm going to make a derp face and just apply that blush very lightly. And again, in the video, Taylor didn't look very highlighted, like she looked pretty matte, so I'm going to apply the slightest highlight onto the tops of my cheekbones, like very, very little, and I'm going to keep it more in the cool tone family because her makeup is very cool tone, it's not warm at all. So just blending that onto the tops of my cheekbones and wherever I normally highlight, putting very little on the tip of my nose and between my brows just to add a little bit of light, but this is not a harsh highlight at all. And to save some time, I just did my brows off camera real quick. I totally forgot to film product close-ups of this, but I'm just taking my MAC paint pot in soft ochre with my Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm just applying this all over my entire lid, and I'm starting with most of the product on the base of my lid, and I'm taking whatever's left over on the brush and kind of highlighting my brow bone with this as well. So this is pretty much going everywhere. Then for the first shadow color, I'm taking Buff from the Lorac Pro 2 palette and my Sigma medium angled shading brush, and I'm just packing this all over the inner third, kind of inner 2/3 of the eye, just to add some light. This is pretty much the exact same color as MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, so you're not really going to see much of this, but this is really just going to set that paint pot in place all day long, even though it stays in place all day long anyways. It's just going to make blending much, much easier. Then I'm going to take black from the same palette and my MAC angled brush, and I'm going to start working on a really cat wing. Like, it's going to be very elongated because Taylor always wears a very strong wing. So the reason why I'm doing this is because the eyeshadow is much easier to blend out because her wing is never a harsh wing. It's always soft and blended. So I'm applying the color with my angled brush and just really building up on that black shadow and blending it out with this tapered brush that I have from Sigma. You'll see in a second. I'm putting on the product and then I'm blending it out, and then I'm adding some more product and I'm blending it out so that it's not a very harsh line. It's nice and blended. I prefer using this method for a blended out cat liner as opposed to using a gel eyeliner because I feel like this is just much easier to blend. Then I'm taking some of that black eyeshadow onto my lower lash line and connecting it to the top wing. And then when I get to the very inner corner, I'm not going to follow my eyeline. I'm going to go a little bit below so it opens that area up a little bit. You can see right there what I did. This part, like the inner corner of my eye, is so hard to work with because my inner corners are so hairy, which so many of you guys said that you have too, so yay, hairy twins. Then I'm going to take the gray shadow, which is a matte from the Lorac Pro 2 palette, and I'm going to buff this into my crease using this long skinny brush. All the names and details will be down below. And this is just going to apply a light wash of color, and then I'm going to go in with a smaller brush and build up on that color and then use this brush to blend it out. So this is mainly going on the outer 2/3 of the eye, and I'm winging it out following the shape of the winged liner that we created to create that elongated cat eye. The key to this eye makeup look is blend, 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 and take your time and build up color. So apply some color with a fluffy brush, take a smaller brush, build up that color, and then blend, and just keep going until it's nice and soft and blended. And then I'm just going to go back with that first color that we used, buff, and just clean up that inner corner. And then I'm going to go finish the other eye because the eye is done for eyeshadow. And then I'm going to take this gray kohl liner from Maybelline, and I'm going to tightline with this, and I'm going to apply this to my lower waterline, but only on the outer 2/3. I'm not taking this into the inner corner because I want to keep that inner corner bright and wide. I don't want to close it off with the eyeliner. Using a gray is going to be way less harsh than using a black, so that's why I'm using a gray. And then I'm going to go in with my gel eyeliner and this really small angled brush from Sigma. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sharpen the wing up a little bit and go very close to the lash line. This is just going to deepen up that color a little bit, make it really black, and clean up that line without making it very harsh. And I'm not going over the entire liner we created earlier, it's just on the outer wing. Then I'm going to take that highlight that we applied on the tops of my cheekbones and just apply that into the very inner corner. Then the eyes are done. I'm just going to apply my mascara. I've really been digging this mascara lately. I got it as a 100-point perk from Sephora, and it is, I think it's probably the best mascara I have ever used. It says that it has these proteins in it that's great for like helping your lashes grow and not shed, so I don't know, I just really like this mascara. Sad that it's so expensive, but I really like it. Wow, I just talked about mascara for so long. I'm also going to be applying mascara on my lower lashes as well. I'm using this one by Bobbi Brown, which I also forgot a product close-up of this. The reason why I'm doing this is because this is a very light mascara, so it's not going to take away from that work that I did on the lower lash line, and it's not going to apply a whole ton of mascara on the lower lashes, but it's just going to define them just a little bit. Once you apply your mascara, you're done. I'm gonna go in and really channel my inner Taylor Swift and put on some blue contacts, and there are the eyes done. You don't have to wear contacts or anything like that. I just really wanted to get into character, even though I don't have blonde hair. I need a blonde wig, and then I could have really got into character. But now I'm going to line my lips. Surprisingly, this is the only red lip liner that I have. I really need to get a red lip liner. So I'm just going to line my lips with this Aveda lip liner, and then I'm going to fill them in with Stilla's liquid lipstick. Stay All Day liquid lipstick, I think that's what it's called. And I'm just going to apply this all over my entire lip. Taylor's lip was very matte, and it was like this apple red color. It was really pretty. I think she used one by NARS, but I don't have the NARS one, so I opted for Stilla because Stilla is awesome. So once the lips are done, there is the entire look. finished. That I was singing the Taylor Swift song in my head, the Shake It Off one. Anyways, here's the close-up of the entire look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please share it with your friends if you enjoyed it and you think somebody else is going to enjoy it. Give it a great big thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're not. Leave your requests down below on what celebrity inspired tutorial you'd like to see next, and I'll see